Everyone's comparing specs on paper, but that's not actually the real question here. The real question is whether DJI just made its own best-selling mic irrelevant. The DJI Mic Mini 2S just landed, and it's sitting right next to the DJI Mic Mini 2, a mic that's been the go-to pick for creators wanting studio-quality audio without the bulk. So today, we're breaking down what actually changed, what stayed exactly the same, and more importantly, who should still buy the cheaper one instead of automatically reaching for the new release. Because more expensive doesn't always mean better for your specific shoot. By the end, you'll know exactly which one deserves a spot in your bag. Let's get the boring stuff out of the way first, because honestly, it's not that boring. The DJI Mic Mini 2S kept the same tiny transmitter body the Mini 2 made famous, just barely heavier. We're talking about 1 extra gram, so you're never gonna notice it on a collar or lapel. The magnetic clip still rotates too, meaning you can mount it upright or sideways and the capsule keeps pointing exactly where it needs to. And here's the part that actually matters for people worried DJI cut corners to add new features. The range and battery life carried over untouched. Both mics reportedly reach around 400 meters with their standard receiver, and both give you roughly 11.5 hours per charge on the transmitter, with the case stretching that closer to 48 hours total. So nothing about reliability got sacrificed here. Here's where the story actually splits, and it's a big one. The DJI Mic Mini 2 does one job. It captures your voice and sends it straight to your camera or phone, full stop. The DJI Mic Mini 2S does something the older mics simply cannot do at all. It records audio internally in 32-bit float. If you've ever ridden your gain levels during an interview praying nobody suddenly yells or whispers, this is the fix. That much dynamic range means a whisper and a shout can sit in the same file without either one clipping or disappearing into noise. You're no longer guessing correctly in the moment, you're fixing it later in post, if you even need to. And DJI backed that up with real storage. Each transmitter reportedly holds around 14.5 gigabytes on board, enough for roughly 22 hours in 32-bit float. Think about what that internal recording actually means on set. Even if your receiver drops signal for a second, even if you're 3 rooms away and the connection glitches, the mic itself is quietly backing up a full, uncompressed file the whole time. The DJI Mic Mini 2 has no answer for that scenario. It was never designed to work that way. DJI also reportedly sped up file transfers on the 2S charging case, pulling data at nearly double the rate of earlier models. So when you've got hours of backup audio piling up, you're not stuck watching a progress bar. And scale grew too. The Mini 2 pairs 2 transmitters to 1 receiver, while the 2S reportedly supports 4, which matters the moment you're filming a panel or a group conversation instead of a simple one-on-one. Before you assume the DJI Mic Mini 2S wins every category automatically, there's a trade-off worth flagging. That 400-meter range only holds true with the larger receiver. Switch to the compact mobile receiver that plugs into your phone, and that distance reportedly drops down to somewhere between 200 and 300 meters. It's not really a flaw, it's just a decision tied to which receiver you're using, but it's the kind of detail that matters if you're filming with real distance between yourself and the camera. Noise handling also got smarter. The Mini 2 gives you 2 basic tiers, while the 2S reportedly uses AI-driven suppression, trained to isolate your voice from whatever chaos is happening around it. Here's the honest breakdown. If you're shooting solo content, casual reviews, or a walk-and-talk vlog, the DJI Mic Mini 2 still gets the job done and saves you money doing it. But if you're stepping into documentary work, live events, or interviews where losing a take just isn't an option, the DJI Mic Mini 2S stops being an upgrade and starts being insurance. So, which one fits your setup better? Drop your pick in the comments, and if this actually helped you decide, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.